What a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kentucky's offense will take the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it.
There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Gets it out quickly. Third down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. He's looking downfield to throw. With the catch, it's Gordon. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Here's the return. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will have its first possession of the game. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play, because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Wants to go up top on first down. Buying some time. He'll get rid of it. He's got an open man. Turning it on. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The offense changing the play. They just keep firing. Finds the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Indiana! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in, because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. takes the handoff. It's Gordon. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They're dealing with a second and long.
Love the effort, tried the toe tap, but at the end of the day, that's just a really good-looking incompletion.
This time he's got it. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Fakes to grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. Intercepted for the 11th time.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with them, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it. He's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for space, it's Gordon. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Here's a heat. Finds his target down the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then he hurls one deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Using his legs to buy some time. Trying to... Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. To the air on 1st down. Takes the easy completion. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Got his man on the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Motion from the back. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers! He didn't see anyone open, he said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket, and there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna run it. It's Gordon. Thrust that arm out. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Breaks into the open. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wildcats!
If the defense plays the jet sweep like this the rest of the game, I'm going to call a lot of it. Completely unprepared. They outflank the defense right away, get it on the perimeter, good blocking, and he says, look at this speed, takes it all the way to the crib.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance. You know,
he'll off one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Indiana! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Great place to start for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man quickly. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Looking downfield on first down. On the run, deep down the right side. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll start this drive going to the air. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Pulls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Under fire. Makes the grab. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Hoosiers are marching down the field. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Touchdown, Indiana. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Down here close on the goal line, you got to have great timing, and there was no hesitation by the quarterback. As soon as he saw his target open up, he fired that football in for 6.
Indiana, 35, Kentucky, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The give to the single back. Makes a man miss.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got his man. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Really nice job there by both guys, to throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Bring in the heat. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy, because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Indiana!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Rushes on him. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll immediately call timeout. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going deep. Grabs it inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, they're after him. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling.
With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
To the air on first down. He's going to... Oh, it's a fumble. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And the Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Just keeps swinging it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. On his way back from the 20. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll run it from the gun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Wildcats have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Back to pass. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's crazy. 1 second you're the offense and you're thinking second and inches, we're taking a shot, we're in a great spot. And then you give up a sack, and now all of a sudden you're in third and long and you're thinking, uh-oh, we got to convert this or we're giving the ball right back to our opponent.
Flushed out of the pocket. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
The coaching staff defensively, they harp on this unit to be more physical, to fly to the football and gang tackle. You're seeing all of that in this game. That's why they're one of the best run defenses in the nation.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds a man on the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Looking downfield on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He leaves it with his back. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Out of the backfield, he's open. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. He's got it down the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
Quick strike complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Snagged out of the air. Turning it on. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Hoosiers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! Fitted in the window for the score. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working, so this defense will have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. Here he comes from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Defense has had their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Hoosiers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground. 3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Hauls it in. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Looking for more room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Indiana! This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 8 over Michigan State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning on the Jets. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Kentucky! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Hoosiers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent to them.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today, they were not good enough. And I'm going to do...
Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run the jet sweep, making the defense go sideline to sideline. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it's almost as if the defense knew that jet sweep was coming. Great job getting penetration at the point of attack, and they were in the backfield, nowhere for the receiver to go.
Right on the money. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them, they're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So